welcome back to the Beached Palmcast here with Marilyn Andrea Fuentes. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing, Ben?
Oh man, I am just coming off a crazy week.
I can tell.
Yeah, it took me like 20 minutes just to get this thing going today. I produced a big show. I had a big comic come into town. His name was Cliff Cash, and actually didn't really know him too well, but Rodney, the guy who owns the Peach and all the subculture group, friend of a friend of his. Last minute, we put together a show at Respectable Street. Man, it turned out. At
Respectables? That's
at
awesome.
Respectables, yeah.
Really?
Sold 55 tickets within 3 days.
When was this?
This last Saturday. Yeah, wow. I did it like last minute. So
that's probably the best way because you don't get apprehensive or start thinking too much or when something's thrown at you like that.
So he got canceled due to a Charlie Cliff comment. Previous show at another venue, right? Mm-hmm. So I didn't know this. So, Rodney hits me up, says, hey, let's put this guy on. Okay, we put him on. Dude, this guy's got 147,000 followers.
And where's he from?
He's from North Carolina, Cliff Cash. And, despite politics, as a comedian, I don't care which way he leans. I don't care what his politics are. I think he's a funny guy. He works hard. We don't agree maybe politically, but that's okay because we had a fun time and he made people laugh. And
yeah, of course.
We put on a great show. So, so we uncanceled him, despite what our beliefs are and everything. We still went out there and did it.
That's
we
awesome.
put on a show at Respectable Street. We had a line out the door.
Really?
People were waiting for this guy. Yeah. So we put on a great show. I got to host it. My friend Sarah got to feature. And if you're not familiar with the comedy world, they usually have a host, a feature, and then a headliner. And maybe you might have 2 or 3 feators. So we just did. The
feature is more so like the intro, right?
Yeah.
Like an introduction.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, headliner will typically do 45 minutes. And a feature will do 10, 15, 20 minutes, something like that.
Usually they're shorter clips, right?
Yeah. Okay. So I had Sarah Armour, who I think you'll meet one day. She's from New York. She just moved here to Lake Clark Shores. Very funny. She was on Last Comic Standing. She's had me on her podcast. It's called Space Trash.
Very cool.
Yeah, very cool person. So I had her do the show. I had her feature, and she's got credit. She's a real comedian. She's been around. So so we put her on as the feature, and then we had Cliff. And I'm telling you, this audience, they laughed at everything. Some audiences you're like, man, that was a tough audience. This audience. They were good.
What was the age group of Cliff's followers or audience that was there? I'm just curious.
I'd say late 30s to early 60s.
That's cool.
Yeah. He had a good audience.
What were his jokes based on? What is he geared towards?
He's either hard left, which is whatever.
Yeah.
Doesn't like Trump, which is fine.
Yeah.
Makes all kinds of fun of Trump and Republicans. But then he also makes fun of just his life in general. He worked on a cruise ship, and he talks about the people he encountered on a cruise ship. He talks about living in North Carolina and how different it is. And so when he talks about his home stuff, it everyone was laughing. Everyone loved it. And the political stuff, that was his crowd. The crowd he brought was great. You know what I mean? And and it did. And I did some stuff that maybe wasn't there. Liking or whatever, but they still liked it. We had fun, so
that's good that you guys had good attitude about it, especially with the way politics is going right now. It's good to be able to, have camaraderie with both sides and just have fun.
Yeah, and then you know what I did? So I don't know. We used to hang out in West Palm when we were underage teenagers partying and stuff like that.
Sure.
So do you remember Respectables was like a punk bar, right? Used to be
I remember my sister throwing me over the back wall to get in there. I was the youngest in our crowd, in our group, and I was always hanging out with my sister and her older friends, and I could never get in anywhere. So I don't know why using a fake ID wasn't an idea, but their idea was always throwing me over the wall. It's funny.
You must have been real young then, because back in the day, remember, it was 18. It was 21 to drink. It was 18 to get in.
I was really young.
You were really young.
I was really young.
Because I remember I would come down to Florida from Illinois. 21 over, strictly 21 over. Mm-hmm. they would come down here, you'd be like, all right, let me see your ID. And you'd be like, all right, I'm 18, 19, whatever. And they would just put an X on your hand, and they'd be like, okay, you're not drinking tonight.
Right.
Like, well, the hell, I'm not. Go to the bathroom, you wash that off, and go party with the rest of them,
course.
you know?
I remember doing that too, yeah.
And it's so funny because you're from here, so you were used to that, right?
Yeah.
I'm from Illinois. We told people I was partying in clubs in Florida, South Florida, right by Miami and Fort Lauderdale. They were like, no way, there's no way. They wouldn't believe me, man. And
really? But what did they not believe about it? I mean, here, I don't know, but I guess they were kind of strict, because I remember there was only like 1 or 2 main bodyguards, and they would always find me. It's like they knew who I was, because they would find me and they'd be like, "Listen, you cannot be in here." So, but because we went there so often, but Respectables was like the place to go to.
yeah,
it was so much fun.
Respects has, so after our show was Saturday night, and then I guess I don't know, it's once or twice a month they do this emo night. And like, all right, I was
alternative music.
Yeah, it's like
oh
alternative, punk rock
no.
and stuff. Yeah, so I used to go to a lot of punk rock shows like on spring break there and stuff. So, dude, I went in there and I'm telling you, I don't care if I was the oldest person in there. I had a blast, man. I
bet.
I was rocking, I jump up and down, playing all the old like punk songs and stuff.
Aww.
And they had a live guy singing. They had so like it was really cool. They did it like a DJ. Like at almost at like a techno or a rap type of thing, but like they did it with emo music. And they had a DJ, then they had a guy singing, and he was just singing like all the main parts of like the song, getting everyone to sing along.
That's
but
awesome.
It was fun, man. Yeah, like all those like Panic at the Disco. And
you can't forget any of those songs. That was when real music was in.
When they were like rocking and stuff.
Yeah.
so we went. I did emo night. Partied at emo night. There was people that saw me there like, I'd never expect to see you here. I was
really?
like, dude, I had fun because I expected a bunch of goth kids, no offense, you know, if you're goth or
well, I mean, Respectables has always had that trend, you know, but
it was like everyone in there, man.
But everybody, like all the old school people.
Everyone's emo now.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we did that show, and then the next night, I got invited to do another show for him in Miami. And that was, I'm going to take it out of Palm Beach for a minute, okay? I went to this place called Savage Labs, and it was like this hacienda. It was like this, had a little courtyard in the middle, had a little kind of like dark.
South Beach or Miami?
Yeah, this is in Wynwood, actually.
Oh, really? I love that area. It's
yes.
amazing.
Savage Labs, Wynwood, cool spot. I do my opening set. I hand the mic off to Cliff, drop the mic. Oh, such a bad look, man. It was not good. And then it was a wireless mic, so it wasn't turning back on right away either.
My God,
it was so bad.
Should have cracked a joke. Yeah. That was perfect time for a joke. Like,
right?
You could have said anything.
I should just be like, I'm in Miami, bitch.
Exactly.
But yeah, so did my show there, had a fun time, and then we all ended up going to 11. Heard of 11 nightclub?
I think I went there a long time. It's been around for a while now.
Yeah,
I think I went there for a premiere many eons ago.
Let me tell you something, man.
Miami's another level, though.
Those clubs are different.
I'm telling you, yeah.
I was like, all right, they don't call it a strip club. They don't call it a nightclub. They call it ultra club.
So, but what is it then if you're starting it?
It's like everything.
It's the strip club too, mixed in there?
But after midnight. So
oh
before,
my God.
Yeah, before midnight it's like a cabaret.
So in other words, it's still, well, that's kind of like, it reminds me of, there used to be that club, well, before it was Monroe's, before that, there was a place there that was it was called an After Hours, it was the same thing.
Yeah.
And then they changed the name, but I hated that they used the name Monroe's. I started a truffle company years ago, and I called it Monroe's Truffles. And then they changed the name of the strip club to Monroe's, and I was like, dude, you just ruined my whole branding. You know, it was like, yeah, now Monroe's Truffles. Like, people are looking at me like, because when you're from here, you know there's a strip club called that. Yeah. It's kind of like, look, they're going to give you side eye. Like, are you with Monroe's, you know? But...
You know, it's like, there's like a common joke down here, if you've been in in Palm Beach for a long time, and people say, oh, yeah, Rachel's. Great steak. Like,
oh, yeah.
They all say that. Yeah, I know. Why it's that particular place? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
I'm not a huge fan of strip clubs. I'm sorry. I'm just not. I mean, and I'm a cool person. I'm not, like, judgmental, you know, by all means, you know. But
I'm not really into it either.
it's not my thing. It's not.
I could go to Clematis, talk to a real chick.
It's
you know
dirty.
what I mean? Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't want to go to the bathroom, use the bathroom. I don't want you to touch anything. I'm afraid to sit down in a strip club. Okay, I don't want to touch anything.
I'm not much of a strip club guy. This was different, you know. But yeah, I don't go to the regular places around here and stuff. But this place, so first it's a cabaret, then midnight it becomes a strip club. Then midnight till 2 a.m. it's a strip club. They take the clothes off and stuff. But then 2 a.m.
There's more?
There's a Cirque du Soleil act.
There's another level of this?
There's an act.
What?
A circus act. And they had a contortionist. Now she was not naked, okay? So
oh my God.
It was all good. But contortionist with these blocks. And she was climbing these blocks and doing these weird twists and turns over her body. Yeah, it was crazy. Then they had a couple come out. And they were doing these bouncing acts on each other. He would bounce on her, she would bounce on him, and
that's
stuff like that.
That I find interesting and intriguing because it's just entertainment in general. But
and then they had
I love cabaret. I love dance,
oh,
professional dance incorporated when you go out to dinner or whatever. I think that's amazing. That's something they should do here. But strip club, take that out part.
Then they had those spinning wire things that they spin. Yeah, they had one of those too.
Oh, that's cool.
Doing the spinning lady. Sitting there,
I love
yeah.
that.
So it's all right, listen, if you want to inadvertently take someone to an ultra club and not be, this guy took me to a strip club, you're gonna go see a circus, a burlesque show, and a strip club, and get a steak dinner all in one shot.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. So they serve you dinner too, huh?
Oh, well, actually, so upstairs there's a restaurant.
That's probably really early on, though, right?
No,
serving
so
food?
there's a second part of it. It's called Giselle. And we're upstairs at Giselle. You got to take an elevator, kind of like the Bend. You got to take an elevator up.
Really?
And,
is it VIP or something?
No, I mean you got to make a reservation.
Okay.
You can't just go up there.
Right.
And they had the tables with the little stairs going up to them, so girls could dance on them and stuff like that. I didn't see any of that, but then they had tomahawk steaks coming out on these big stands that they were setting on fire and stuff like that. It was a cool experience. If you're gonna get out of town. And, you don't want to do the typical South Beach or whatever. You don't want to go to club space. It was different. I'm not rushing to go back, but I definitely had a good time. Definitely, I came back, and it's so funny. I don't really go to clubs on Clematis a lot either, but I popped into, ever been to Myers Lounge?
No.
Dude, that place is a trip, dude. So you walk in.
That's here in town?
It's here, yeah.
Oh.
It looks like a little vape shop.
I don't really go out late night. I mean, I feel like I do that so much, and especially on Clematis. I mean, I hate to. Camelot looks cool. I have been to Camelot, but a couple years ago. It's just not that I wouldn't. It's just not something I commonly do. Oh.
There you go.
But where's this Myers place?
Myers is on the 300 block, and so this is the thing, right? So I don't go out a lot either, but we did the show at Respectable Street.
Yeah.
So it's let's all go out, party. So we go, and I see this vape shop, and I'm like, that's a nice vape shop. It's pretty big. And then you walk past the counter, and it's a full-on nightclub.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never heard of this place before.
I'm telling you, it's called Myers Lounge. I guess it was just a thing, it was just
Is it
a bar.
It's upstairs?
No, it's in the back. It's like a speakeasy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you go in there to buy your vape or your papers or whatever, and then you keep going back, and there's a whole lounge bar. There's a nightclub. There's lights. It's crazy back there. And then I guess there's another place. Subculture Coffee?
Yeah.
There's another place above it, I guess, now. Did you hear about this?
No.
We got to start exploring Clematis
really?
a little. It's changed.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, where do you... you been to Bell & Max's since we've been there?
Yeah, actually. I just went this weekend. I took my girlfriend. It was dead, though. It was slow.
It's out of season.
Yeah.
I call it the September slump.
Yeah. It was super slow, but it was raining outside, too.
Yeah. How are the sponsorships going? You guys getting ready?
Yeah, I mean, I just started with a new Pilates company. I'm still doing my 12-hour recruiting, too. So it's I've done 9 photo shoots in the last 5 weeks.
Holy cow.
So it can be a little debilitating, but, because I have to keep up with my content plus continue my new partnerships. But I'm trying to branch out of Palm Beach and West Palm, too. I'm trying to go to Jupiter and Miami. Now that you're talking about Miami, I'm I don't know if that's my arena over there, So maybe it's a little too spicy. It's funny because one of my friends was I don't know, this whole Palm Beach style is just not you. Like, why don't you branch, go to Miami? And now I'm just like, maybe it's too much, you know?
Didn't we just have a swim week in Palm Beach?
Yeah, I didn't go. I mean, it's just, I don't know.
Not your thing anymore?
It's not that. I love Tide Line, and I love, Victor putting it together and everything. I've known Victor since I was a kid. It's just, I don't know.
Victor who?
Concepcion?
Oh, they're going to say Victor Figueroa.
Oh, no.
You know who that is?
No.
Oh, that's like my best client.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's an interior designer on the island. Yeah, he's been buying stuff for me since I was selling appliances at H.H. Gregg back in the day, which is even in business.
Oh,
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're fine.
But
no,
just
what I was
that
going to say
name.
about the Swing Week Palm Beach, I guess I'm not a trendy person. If everybody's going or everybody can have it, I'm turned off and I don't want it. Like, everybody was like, are you going? You're going? And I'm like, no. I don't know. It's just the way I am. I'm kind of like VIP-ish like that. Like, I don't want to go to the event that everybody's going to. I want, I don't know.
I'm like, I was kind of like that too growing up. Be like, hey guys, wear blue today for school spirit. And like, I'd wear black. I'd be like, no.
Yeah, I'm a little bit of a rebel in that regard. I like to
right?
set my own path for some reason. I don't know.
Like group chats. I'm like the least active in a group chat. I'm like, I don't know, you guys do your thing.
I work in what I do during the day, I obviously like to be the leader. I always like to be the leader, but when it comes to like stuff like that, yeah, like we have an ongoing family chat, and I'm just like, I silence that thing. It's just going off. That thing goes off. Since text messaging started, it's like everybody and their mother needs to get a job, for real. I'm like, do these people work? Probably not, because they're texting, and they text the dumbest shit too. It's like, I don't know, it could be the dumbest thing.
When texting first came out, there was a limit on the amount of letters you could put in a text.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We'd be in trouble if that was.
Yeah, I know, right? Like all the attachments and all the long lengthy text. Like, do you ever get like a text from someone? You're like, all right, could you just call me? And we could have just talked for 5 minutes.
Oh no, yeah. When my friends start a conversation, I'm like, this is gonna be a long one. I'm like, I'm dialing. I am not by no means going to spend my time writing a 5-paragraph essay back and forth to you. It's way more work to text than it is sometimes than just talk.
Less is more, people.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think.
No, I'm like a dude in that regard, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I think like people are talking more though. I feel like I don't know why. I just lately I've been. Like, people just, like, I don't know, maybe it's comedians or something, but they're just call me. And, like, I guess maybe, I've been doing a lot of business over the phone, so maybe that's why, I don't know, big businessman. But no, I think what I think is really messed up, is I've noticed a lot of people doing this, is when they voice text message you, and then they, like, record it and send it to you, like, well, why aren't we just having a conversation?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Like, I can see that on WhatsApp. I know I get that. I get that on the WhatsApp. But when people are just texting me on like their iPhones and stuff, it's like, dude, can we talk?
They don't want to feel your energy, obviously.
Yeah, right?
I'm just kidding, but I feel you in that regard. I get that too.
I saw this meme. It's serious. We're not really talking about. We're talking about the past, I guess, which I kind of like. But it's funny. I saw this meme and it was like, this is 1995. And they're like, no cell service, no, all we had was like trading cards, and you'd have to call the person's house. And I was thinking, like, how easy do kids have it now? When back in the day, as a boy or a man or whatever, you had to call the girl's house and be like,
get past the gatekeeper.
Marilyn there?
Right.
What the fuck do you want?
Yeah, the parents would answer.
Yeah, man. And then not only that, you had to go to the door. Like now they're just like they beat the horn in outside.
Yeah,
like,
I hated the horns. I think that's so trashy.
They gotta come to the door.
Just come to the door, knock on the door. Yeah, I always hated the honking thing. I think it's so ghetto. I mean, I don't know. Even when people honk at each other on the street, I'm like, did you really have to do that?
Oh, man.
I hate that.
You know that long, lengthy New York honk during season? And it goes on for like a minute and a half. Oh yeah. I've been out to dinner on like like a Poinciana Ave, like where like Henry's is, or like one of those places, and you'll just you'll see some cars coming across from over the bridge, and they're just like honking at each other. Like, what is that? They just lay on the horn.
A New Yorker that's visiting that you want to go back to New York, basically. No, but I'm looking forward to season.
I can't wait.
It should
be fun. Been too slow this summer.
Today it was like a little breezy outside. Did you notice that? Or am I just getting
No, it's been a
Too
lot
excited.
nicer. It's
Yeah, I
been a
felt
lot
like
nicer.
a breeze this morning, and I'm like, oh, this is cool. This is nice.
I've been walking Moose in the morning, and oh my
I still have yet to meet your dog. Like, seriously.
All right, let's do it.
We've
All right.
been working together. I've been asking him to bring his dog to work. I don't know how many times, and I don't know if he even has a dog at this point. I don't even know if Moose exists. It's just
All
his
right.
imaginary.
If we film next week, we're gonna film with the dogs. We're bringing the dogs.
Yes, that's a great
We'll have a dog
idea.
episode.
Oh, I love that. And we'll definitely
Yes.
do video recording. We didn't do this today because I was in
Oh.
a workout gear. So.
And you know what? I'm gonna put you on the spot right now.
Yeah.
You know, you came up as a mutual friend of someone I know. Do you know Joanna Maud from the Justin Bartlett Dog Rescue?
I don't know. I'd have to see her picture.
Yeah, I'll pull it. I don't know. It was weird. As I was like, oh, you know, man, because I did a benefit show for their.
Why does that name sound familiar? Is she blonde?
Yeah.
Okay, she does sound familiar.
Yeah, she does the Justin Bartlett Dog Rescue. So I did a benefit show for them, and then she was like the organizer.
Aw.
So you know, we became friends on Facebook, right? And
Yeah.
then it was like you and I, a mutual friend, and I was like, wait a second, how does she know her?
Yeah.
That's Palm Beach, though, small town, man.
It's too small sometimes.
I think she's a realtor too. Maybe you know her from that or something.
Yeah, probably. I started removing people on my main page, you know, really this year. No, like, because I want like people I really, really, really know on my Facebook, Instagram. I don't care if I have 1 million followers, but
Because then you see all their crap too.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You see a bunch of stuff. You're like, I don't care about this guy.
But no, I like people that work in charities, and so sometimes there's
Yeah.
different reasons why I actually connect with people on my Facebook though too. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like if they're doing something that I find is interesting, or because with my PR, there's a bunch of different components that go along with it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, but that like random person, you know, and I used to drink a lot, that I met in the bar, that I friended, that I see now that they're having, you know, some sort of surgery or whatever, and, or you know, or they're having a divorce, or they're having some sort of tragedy.
I don't
It's
get
like-
the whole posting your bat that nobody's
know.
gonna know, because honestly, nobody. It's not that nobody cares, but I feel like people just want to draw attention to themselves. Why are you posting that? I think that's so private. I would never.
Yeah, I post like when I went in for my brain surgery, I just posted like, "Hey, wish me luck," but I wasn't like, "Oh my God, I'm dying." I was just like, "Hey guys, I'm going in. Wish me luck," you know, this and
Yeah.
that. But I wasn't like, man, I've seen people who like diagnosed with stuff and they make like a big deal about it, and I get it, man.
You'll
but
never
it's like,
know. I mean, I'll
Yeah,
die, and you'll
man.
probably never know why I died, because I think it's true. And not only that, I truly believe in the evil eye, and
yeah.
I'm very religious. I'm very Catholic, born and raised Catholic, so I'm very much a huge believer that God will protect you and guide you and everything else. But at the same time, there's a lot of envy and jealousy, so there's a lot of things that I would like to post sometimes that I don't. And being in this field, you have to post a lot, so you're going to get a lot of that bad energy, you know, a lot of good energy, but negative energy too. So that's a whole other, you know, animal.
We know what they say: good press, bad press
Exactly.
is press. We got it out
Bad
there.
publicity is still good publicity.
That's right. We don't care
no.
about that. You know,
Yeah.
it's funny because like I hear a lot of people, and I'm really, you know, we haven't, and I'm gonna make a little admission here, is like, all right, we're on our 11th episode. We started this just under a year ago, and you know, all right, maybe we haven't done.
Sorry, last November, right?
Yeah, so about
Was it
10.
November?
Yeah, about 10 months ago. So we've been doing about an episode a month, and
Okay.
people say, "Oh, you need to do more. You need to do it." Hey, if I had, all right, well, if you're so good, then you do it, all right? Because we started this, we didn't know anything about anything. We just got it going, and now, and we appreciate the listeners we're getting. We're actually getting downloads, and we appreciate it. But yeah, you know, it's if there's people that think we can do it better, that say we need to do this, that, then go. Why aren't you doing it yourself? You know, like
Yeah, exactly.
we started this with like basically like we didn't know.
We
what we were
literally
doing.
just met.
Yeah.
We connected through the brand that you were, you know,
Oh
launching.
yeah, 334.
Which we never talk about.
By the way, guys, and I'm glad we're talking about this. I created this brand. Marilyn partnered with me about less than a year ago. Last year was a tough year. I wasn't living in the area. I wasn't really with subculture like I am now. I didn't really have the resources like I have now, but I had the idea, and Marilyn had the belief in me, and she's continued to believe in me, and I really appreciate it, because this is going to come to fruition. It is happening. It is already out there. We just got to make it more noticed. So Rodney Mayo, owner of Subculture Group, is also going to back us on this. He's going to get us some shirts going soon, and we
yeah.
got some merchandise coming, like bulk merchandise coming. Yeah, we got a lot coming. So,
and what the funny part is that you and I started this. We didn't start recording. I want everyone to know that we didn't start recording at the Beach or with the idea that we would be collaborating or with Rodney on any level. We just literally started recording in areas of Palm Beach. Remember when we were doing that when we first started? And it was fun. I still want to do that. But it's cute how we started the whole process, and now we're doing it this way. But I think it's like just the way that God's planned. He wanted it that way. You know what I mean? So.
And we're cutting reels. There are reels. We made a few. We got to make some more. So send you a couple more videos.
I'll dress appropriately. I'm in workout gear.
Today's a recording only session. You might just see a picture of us on the YouTube feed. You'll just see our nice pictures of us smiling.
Yeah, exactly.
But in the meantime, man, this has come a long way. We're coming up on a year. 33480. Guys, check out the website. There's cool stuff on there. If you have suggestions, hit us up. We can make pretty much anything.
We should set, what we should do, now that I'm thinking about it, although November is coming up really quick, I was going to say we should do like a real launching party or gathering or something, an event for
we need a launch.
You know what I mean? For our podcast. Because we've been doing this by ourselves, so it'd be cool if we had like a group of people that support us and came out and we celebrated, something like that. Anyway.
All right, so you know what?
It's just an idea.
That's a great idea, and we need to do it. 33480, Beached Palmcast launch party. Guys, the show's been out here for now. The brand's been out here for now. I'm new to this stuff. Marilyn's been helping me along the way. She's been a great help. But I want it to happen, and what's going to come to fruition. We will be more consistent with this podcast, and you're going to see more stuff coming from 33480. So check out 33480. That's 33480H on Instagram, 33480.com, palmbeached.com, Marilyn Andrea Fuentes Partners. Wait, did I get it all right?
Yeah, you're good. It's okay.
MrPalmBeachRealtor.com. All right, guys, it's all out there. We just need to start operating. So that happens with your support. So check out the websites.
Absolutely.
Check out the podcast, the palmbeachpalmcast.com. Guys, we're looking for guests. We're looking for people that are from the area. We're looking for people that have stories. We're looking for people that have businesses or history here, or family that is history here, or anything. You know what I mean? We're set up. We got a nice studio here at the Beach. We're right off Southern Boulevard. Great facility owned by the Subculture Group. Great equipment, nice studio. So come be a part of this year. We got a big season coming up.
Oh yeah, I'm excited.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I think big things are happening.
West Palm is booming. I mean, come on, it's our town.
And Glazer Hall.
But now West Palm is taking over. So I'm excited about that.
Did you see they're opening Glazer Hall this fall? Mm-hmm. Oh man, I'm gonna do stand-up comedy in there. I promise, guys. We'll record it there. That would be awesome.
For sure.
We can record an episode in there. Podcasts don't have to be in a studio. There's podcasts that are recorded in front of 2,000-3,000 people.
Of course.
It's all just about the following, and thank you for following us. So
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, guys, but I think that'll do it for this week. We got a little sentimental at the end, but we needed that. We needed to get the feelings out so we can have a lot of fun this season. It was a lot of work, and we're still working at it, but we're going to do even better this year. So I think that'll do it for today. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. Thank you.
I had a great time, guys. All right, we'll talk to you next week.
Okay, take care, guys. Bye.